Borrowed pal. Hi everybody. Well, it's not Mr. Thompson doing assembly today. I thought I would share an eco assembly with everybody. Now, if we were in school, normally around this time of year, me and my eco committee would come up with some initiatives that we wanted to promote in the school, and we'd be sharing you with them all. Well, sadly, we can't do that. However, I am excited to hear about the challenges that are going on in your home learning menus, right from nursery all the way up to year 6. Looking at where our clothes come from, what our clothes are made of, what kind of clothes we can find in our house. All in all of us looking at clothing. So in the UK, we love to shop. We're big shoppers. And actually, clothes shopping is a massively important industry in the UK. And in the whole of the United Kingdom, we spend £44 billion a year on clothes. But that got me thinking, well, where do all these clothes come from? Are they made? Are they made here? Are they made near our houses? So I went through my wardrobe and I went through my children's wardrobe. And goodness me, I was shocked to find out all the different countries that these clothes were made in. When I looked at the labels in the clothes, some of them were from China, some from Taiwan, India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. And then I started to think, well, I wonder how they're made. Are they using man-made materials or are they using natural fibres? So I started to look and then I found, goodness me, people work hard to get us our clothes. Now, we all want the cheapest brand. We all love a bargain. It's quite often I'll say to a friend, oh, I love your outfit. And the first thing they'll say back to me is, oh, it was a bargain. It was only a few pounds. We all love a bargain. But actually, these bargains are causing the countries that are making these clothes for us to have to work even harder. The people in the factories far, far away in Bangladesh or in India or in China or Taiwan or Sri Lanka are having to work faster and quicker and harder so that we can have our bargain clothes. 90% of the clothes that we have come from Bangladesh or China. And this is increasing more and more as we're wanting cheaper and high up-to-date fashion. So that means 90% is made elsewhere. That's only 10% of the clothes that we wear are made right here in the United Kingdom. Do we really need all these clothes? Do we need all these clothes coming from this far? So I went through my daughter's wardrobe and I actually pulled out what she wears versus what's in her wardrobe. So we've come up with a solution. What we've decided is we're going to have a look at what we actually wear and what we actually like to wear and makes us feel good. And the clothes that we didn't think were necessary anymore, we're going to think about what we can do with them without creating landfill, without putting those clothes in the bin and ending up making a clothes mountain that would ruin this wonderful world that we live in. So what we've decided we're going to do, we're going to put them into piles. The first pile is going to be recycled to a friend of ours who's got a daughter. So we're going to give some of those. The second pile was where we're going to look at upcycling some of these clothes. We're going to do some sewing and change some of the style on the t-shirts to make them more up-to-date, more modern with what she wants to wear. The third pile we're going to give to the charity shop, and we've put them in a bag ready to go to the charity shop when they all open again. Now, we all want the best clothes. We all want new clothes, but we really do need to start thinking, where do these clothes come from and what impact does that have? So we've said a lot of these clothes come from these countries far, far away. Well, how do they get here? Goodness me. That means that we're having clothes put on aeroplanes, clothes put on lorries, trucks, trains and boats to travel thousands of miles just so that we can have some new cheap clothes, a new t-shirt that's a bargain. Well, think about the effect of that travel. If we think about all of those clothes on those cars, on those trucks, on those lorries, and all the pollution, all the dirty fumes that have been created from that, goodness me, that's a lot of damage to our planet so that I can have a nice new t-shirt. So I'm really going to start to think about where my clothes come from and if I really do need that new t-shirt. Because I don't want to make our world full of pollution. I want to be breathing in lovely fresh air. So I'd like us all to have a think about where our clothes come from, have a think about if we need those clothes, and have a think about if we don't want those clothes anymore, what could we do to them? Now, St. Helens, we've done this before, and it was one of my favourite days in school where we donated some clothes and then we sold them to each other, and everybody ended up with some new lovely clothes, but they're actually been recycled. Have a think about whether you could do that again. Have a think whether you can share it with someone else, whether you can get out the needle and thread in your house and sew it to make it different, whether that jumper could be turned into a scarf, what you could do to stop those clothes going into landfill. We need to be thinking, are my clothes really worth their true cost? Now, we're fantastic at this in St. Helens at making a difference. I hope that we can make a difference too with our clothes. I hope you've had fun with your challenge this week. I certainly enjoyed looking through my children's wardrobes and looking and learning about the different countries where their clothes came from. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all staying safe. I miss seeing you all around the school, as do all the other teachers, but we'll look forward to seeing you again when it's safe to do so. Take care. Bye.